What's up, guys? It's King Daddy D-Mac, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Things are going really well. I put a lot of time in this week, since the last episode, in completing our Operation Revitalization of the Testificate City. We got our lockdown process done last episode, and pretty much I've been working on repopulation. I broke down and yeah, I built a breeding chamber. I really didn't want to do that. I wanted to try and do it naturally, but I just didn't take into consideration the zombie sieges and how long it takes. And I was getting really afraid. As you can see up here, it's not very populated on this side, and this is pretty much due to zombies having their way with these guys. And yeah, I just did not want to get everything wiped out. So the safest way was just to build the breeding chamber. This was something I was going to end up doing anyway, but I'm not going to really review it too much and how it works until later. I really want to get going on, let me just see if I have everything I need. I want to get going on the now expansion of the city and moving these guys over. So I want to test out and make sure this works. The goal of the population explosion was to pretty much get the guys to go up on the roofs. I built these other little patio areas, and it's working pretty well. They're pushing each other up the I keep on calling them stairs, but they're ladders. But anyway, let me just sleep so we can kill off any mobs that are roaming around. We got freaking four iron golems. This whole thing was filled with doors. I took them all out because the population was just getting a little out of hand, and I had to think about lag issues and such. And this is actually 2 layers deep and really primitive, but it does the job. And I got another little secure area there with 4 guys that I'm just going to leave in there for now. And this can be built into a breeder. But we'll go through all that good stuff later. And really looking nice. I had this fenced into quadrants. I took them all out, but I had them fenced in to try and secure guys so if a zombie siege happened, it wouldn't wipe out the entire village. But nonetheless, let's get a moving. Why? I don't know why my cat always jumps up on me. I think it thinks I'm talking to him when I'm doing these narrations. Always jumps up and rubs against my mouse. It makes it oh so difficult for me. Alright, let's just make sure there's no creepers around. Man, this creeper AI is ridiculous now. They are out of control. Alright, now this seems to be sort of the perfect area for it, for doing this minecart area off of. I was going to do it off of another one over there, but then I decided when I put in the extended patios all around, this one just seemed to be the least intrusive one to work off of. So, now I haven't tested this out yet. I'm pretty positive it's going to work just fine. But we shall see. Alright, so we're going to build this up a little bit. Do I want it there? No, I want it goddamn wasting glass. You can see I'm already getting lag from all these guys. Alright, that's good. Let's see, right here. Now the problem is, I thought I'd be able to just lay the glass out on top of the fence, but unfortunately, I can't lay blocks there because these guys are blocking the way. So, let's just do this like this here. Let's knock this torch off. And I want to have a mine track go right in through there. Hopefully, crapola. Her. hold on just... Oh, okay. Alright, perfect, perfect. I didn't think I'd be able to lay that there. Alright, so let's get that out. Now, the point of using glass, and it's very important, is it's not going to damage the guys as they go through it. So, perfect. And then I should be able to lay down the minecart. Now, we don't have anywhere for these guys to go just yet. But we will remedy that soon. I just want to ensure this works. And I may have to play around with the mine. Oh, what am I doing? Alright. Now let's lay the track here and there. Good, I want to have that little bend. And I'm hoping I can then just stick this block here. And, yep. Alright, so let's build this out just a tad. Alrighty. Stick that block there. That's going to stop the mine track so they don't just get launched off into the grass. And we're probably going to lose a few guys in doing this. But let's get out our minecart. Let's see if this baby works. Come on. Damn it. Alright, you know what? I'm going to build a little circle here. Oh, I can't wait to get out of this lag central. Alright. And... hopefully I'm not sure which way I'm going to go. But anyway, this is just testing. So no biggie. Okay, that's what I need to do. So let's stick this here. Stick this here. And I need to knock... I'm a jackass sometimes, you know that? Alright. And we gotta break this bad boy right there. Okay. That is what we want. Yes. Alright. So let's see how this works now. It should just pick the guy up and go right through. Perfect! Ow! Alright, that is awesome, because that's exactly what we wanted. Now, I have to have a place to transport him. You got to kind of all do it in one shot. Otherwise, if I shut off the game and restart, he will fall out of the cart. But that is what I wanted to just test. So, excuse me. Let's get this extended. Now, I do not have, ultimately, I want to get these guys over to my base, which I know, I've got a lot of minecart, but I don't have quite enough to get them there. So I think I should have enough to get them to my sand quarry, and that should make for a pretty good place to at least make a secondary little village, and we can test out a little bit of their breeding habits. I know the wiki and a lot of other sources say how to do it, but I'm not sure if some of the updates have changed any of their breeding habits. Also, I find it a little vague. I just want to test it for myself, and also most of the testing that I've seen has been done in creative mode. I want to do it in survival mode in case there is any type of different behavior between the two. So, anyway, get out of my way, jackhole. I'm going to extend, and I may have to do some farming of trees, but I want to try and get this out as far as I can in this episode and then build a place for them to finish. So I'm going to work on this, and I will see you once I have it extended quite far out. I'm going to go, but hey, it's time for a little enchanting break. Getting pretty low on my shovel. I'm hoping to get something just like it. It's been pretty good for me. And let's see what we get. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. What a freaking waste. We got 2 levels left. So why don't we... I need a new helmet also. I usually don't even bother with enchantments yet on the armor. We will soon. But let's just see what we can get on a level 2. Can I even get a level 2? There we go. Should we go? We'll go with that one. Projectile protection. Alright. I guess fair enough for a level 2 enchantment. Hey, what do you think of this? What is this? This is, I talked about doing like a continuous pattern in the, oh, I've got lighting issues somewhere in my base. I've been really afraid that I'm going to get a creeper walking up on me while I'm doing enchantments. I got to figure out where the hell it is. We'll have to redo all the lighting. But anyway, when I had made this, I was talking about doing a continuous pattern. I didn't mean with this whole little area thing here. I just meant with these pillars. So I'm not sure. I did the spacing. I think they're about the same spacing as every other pumpkin. But I think it makes for a pretty nice effect. I still want to bring the ceiling up a bit more. And then I can add probably, if I bring it up 2 layers, I can then just have this pattern. I can just have it one on the bottom and then one on top extended. But I think it makes for a pretty nice look. So let me know what you guys think of that. Of course, in the world download, you will get all this. But just me procrastinating from my homework, messing around with this stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, let me know what you think. And one other thing I debated too. Let me just show you. Actually, I just want to show this too. A lot of people have been asking where I've been getting all my supplies. This area right here leads to my mine shafts for getting all my diamonds, redstones, and goes all the way down to, I believe, layer 10. So it's pretty ugly down there. I wasn't expecting to show it off, but that's where you go, just right in the corner. And then we need to build a better way to get in and out of my base. We need to do a lot of remodeling. And then right there is the game spawn. Again, I've said this in so many episodes. And then we have our little dojo looking thing in garden. I guess originally I was going for kind of like a Japanesey, I don't know if that sounds racist or something to say it like that, but a Japanesey theme. And yeah, so 2 ideas I had. One, I gotta extend this because one issue with raising the roof in my base is that because I have these areas here that drop down 2 or 3 lower, water will come through. So I've got to fill this into a perfect rectangle before I can do that. But another idea I had is I could just raise it 1 layer and then completely cut out all this landmass here and make it an underwater base. And the only way in and out would be through Nether portal. So kind of a neat idea. I'm not sure, but if I build it up, we're definitely going to build a big above ground base here. So got tons of plans for that. Just so much to do with such little time. But anyway, let me know. And yeah, I'm going to get back to building the mine track. Alright, it ran out of wood. A lot of people have been, I've got this axe right here, which has Fortune 3. And they've been saying if I cut down the, what are these considered, oak trees? The oak tree leaves, that I should get more saplings and apples. So this isn't a definite test, but a test nonetheless. And let's see. So you'd be expecting more saplings to be dropping down, apples at this point. I mean, come on now, it's Fortune 3. And I really have been kind of against doing this because I'm wasting so much of the axe. But in my opinion, it doesn't really seem like I'm getting anything substantially better than I would by cutting it with just my hand. So, although, again, this is not a definitive test, doing, you know, not that many, maybe 50 leaves. Okay, 1 apple so far. I really don't feel that that has had any real effect on the saplings. So, just to put that out there, I really don't think fortune picks really work that much better. And then, of course, chopping down the wood, I haven't seen any difference either. So, that being put out there, hope it might clarify things a little bit for fortune on an axe. Still not positive what else I can get from it, but it seems like a pretty waste of time enchantment. So, anyway. Ooh, and I almost forgot. I wanted to try it on melons also. So, let's see how this goes. Ooh, that was pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to say I think it does work on melons. Although, you get pretty good drops with melons anyway. And then, of course, pumpkins don't drop more. God damn you, sheep. Alright, so if I think of any other things to test with it, I guess wheat also, but... that could be working. So again, I don't really want to waste much more of the axe, but it looks like it works on wheat also. So, pretty good. Cool. If I think of anything else, again, I will try it, and let me know if you can think of anything. Alright, so pretty much I got to my other little base over here. So it went pretty dang far getting onto the desert, and I can, when I'm up there, I can see the portal by the sand quarry. So just kind of waiting out the night a little bit. I got shot off by skeletons, so pretty annoying. Most of this, it's so boring, just holding shift and putting block after block. But we're almost there, and hopefully I should have enough mine track to get me all the way over. But I'll see you momentarily. No, leave me alone! No, leave me alone, you bastard! Ah! Alright. The night is finally over. What a long night that was. Fell off a couple times, so we're going to have to definitely have a couple things like this with ladders, so in case I fall off. And I got the lighting torch every 10 spots, but we're going to have to adjust that because, of course, we can't have torches across the track. It's kind of interesting. I realize you can put jack-o'-lanterns. You can put mine track over jack-o'-lanterns, so maybe we'll try that. It's going to be kind of annoying since I'm going to have to build a tower up to each place, but look cool. And the portal's just right over there. So should I make you guys suffer and watch me do this? Alright. Hopefully I shouldn't run out of wood. I got so much wood. I don't know what happened right there. I think he shot me off. I thought I was high enough up that they couldn't shoot at me. Alright. So back to the boring old shift game. One after another, after another, after another. Oh my god, at freaking last, I have made it over. So let's get this baby torched up on the way back, and we can lay out our mine track. By the way, I want to give a special thanks. I'm sorry, I forgot who said this. I'll have to go back and check, but let me just see. If you hold down now Shift and then F3, you don't get that annoying pie, which was just the bane of my freaking existence. Alright, and we're going to do this right, hopefully on the 0 for each one, just to make laying out torches a bit easier. They can be 10 apart here as long as they're in a straight line, just like you would with a mine shaft. And boom. So I'm just going to do this on the way back, and then we'll get our minecart. And I'll do the minecart in camera because that's a little bit more fun. And boom. Woo! We are back. Oh man, it's kind of ironic, I think, the fact that the fact that we just did all that portal thing to avoid building a track like this, and here I am building a track anyway. But yeah, except for these transport, these guys, I am never going to use it because Minecart, while fast, is still slow as hell compared to Nether Portal. Alright, alright, alright. So, I turned off my particles because the rain would just be a little too much for me to handle right now. And let's get our mine track. So we got a couple of other things let's dump out. And I think I want to make some ladders while I am here, just in case we fall off. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, so much wood this project's taking. Did I do? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. You ever do that? I do stuff like that all the freaking time. Alright, so here we go. We gotta do it with sticks. Awesome. And just get as many as we can, because that is pretty high up. And 2 left over. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. So we got our ladders. Let's get our rail. This is probably, I hope we have enough. It's going to be really cutting it close. So let me sleep. Yes. Oh, I finally got around to planting most of the wheat back. You can see I miniaturized the farms. I cut off about 4 blocks, I think. And I've been finally getting back to planting the wheat, because I've been doing a little bit of, very little animal breeding. But I just wanted to get different wool while I was here. So, but when we get to our breeding section of the Let's Play, we'll go through that. I just get bored while I'm sitting AFK and need something to do. Alright. So let's go up our little ladder here, and minecart time. Still got to set out how we're going to do our lighting, but we'll save that for last. I want to make sure, turn off F3, make sure that we have enough minecart first, because I'm not going to waste resources making it. I'm going to go caving in abandoned mine shafts, which is where we got all of our mine track and fences, for that matter. Up until now, we have a torch every 10 blocks. Okay. And this is far. I forgot to check the coordinates of how far it is exactly. It'd be kind of nice if this would complete our achievement for going 1,000 blocks in a straight line. I guess it doesn't have to be straight, but in a single direction. So maybe we'll get that 2 birds with 1 stone. Also, guys, feeling much better. Thank you to all of those that wish me to feel better. I was feeling sick. Well, I was sick. I wasn't just feeling sick in my last episode, but getting over that. Just a little cold. Something along those lines. And I really think I might want to build another portal there as well. Sort of a halfway point. But I figure if we can at least get these guys transported for now to there, it will be nice, because we can set up a mini iron golem farm, as well as better test the mating, breeding mechanics of these guys before, because I want to do that before we get to our base. We also have to decide exactly where we're going to put the iron golem farm, because they are, well, very easy to build, pretty big, at least tall, vertically, and I am going to need to decide exactly where I want it to be. So this will make for a good area for testing, because I don't care if it looks ugly, plus we still have a lot of sand. Eventually this whole thing is just going to be a layer of stone, because we are going through, I'm getting to the point to where I need to start mining, or gathering the resources of the sand and the sandstone again. So we just go through it so quickly. So how are we making out? Doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get there. This was, what, I don't know. I didn't look at how many stacks. A lot of freaking mine track. So much fun just be able to hold down and run with this, and it gets all laid out. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure that mobs can spawn on top of mine track. If I'm wrong about that, if they can't and I don't even need lighting, that would be so sweet. I'm pretty sure they can spawn on top of it. Alright, getting in our final stretch. God, we are just going to make it. This is going to be cutting it real close. Almost there. And I'm probably just going to, I don't know if I should make power rails. I didn't really want to waste the gold on it just yet, but there's not too many good uses for gold, I guess. I guess I could have used it on apples, but I don't know. I do not know what I want to do yet. Okay, perfect. So now we have to decide where we want to have them gather. I have to build a little gathering area and then start to move them over. I'm probably only going to move 2 to 4 over for now, and then just let them breed naturally, or not naturally, but in one of our breeding cells. But alright, I'm going to work on the lighting all the way across, and then we will finish up with making our little cell and then hopefully transport our first testificates.